Hello, YouTube. I'm Action Jacquelyn. Welcome to your class today. This is an intro to headstands. We are going to help you. I'm going to help you learn about your body, help you to learn about placement. We're going to do strength and conditioning. You don't need any equipment. You don't need any experience, prior yoga experience, prior headstand inversion experience. You are going to learn so much about your body. You're going to feel so strong. So we're going to go for about 30 minutes. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if this is your first time here. And let's go ahead and start moving. You guys ready? So many amazing people are on this morning. I've got my board ready. Okay, one more sip of coffee. Always tastes so good. All right, let's go. So we're going to go onto our mats and we're going to warm up our bodies, okay? So this is going to be super fun. I have a program. I have so many inversion classes inside of my Stretchy Fit app, and I absolutely love teaching this type of class. Okay, let's just start by warming up the body by taking a few cat-cows. Get into your body. If you're like me, this is definitely the first type of movement I've done all day. I mean, not all day. It's the morning. So, you know, gotta get into the body right now. Okay, good. So taking inhales as you lift the chest up. Exhale as you push the floor away. Inhale as you lift the chest up. Exhale as you press the floor away. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead and place the elbows down onto the ground. Good. Now notice the difference between doing cat-cows here with the elbows on the ground. Good. So you're going to push the floor away as much as you can. And then inhale, lift the head up. It's a little bit more restrictive, right? Yeah, push the floor away. Really push the elbows into the floor. And then inhale in. Exhale. And inhale in. Great, now we're going to place our head down onto the floor. And we're going to do cat-cows just like this. I know you might be thinking, what? But you can do it. So you're going to restrict, so you close off the chain and the elbows. You're going to push the floor away. And then you're going to try to arch the back. Finding range of motion even though you are kind of like tied up in the top of the body. Noticing what happens. I know, you might be like, what the heck? But see what you can do. So you're going to arch the back. And then you're going to round the back, keeping your hands and elbows on the floor. Arch the back. And keep the hands and elbows on the floor as you round the back. Just noticing what happens. Good. All right, and come on up. So we're going to take the hands behind the head as if we are in our headstand. Go like this. So hands are clasped behind, just like this. And you're going to practice just shrugging the shoulders up and down, up and down. We need to understand our own range of motion here. Okay, a lot of us go up into headstand. And I see people fly all over the place, and it makes me a little nervous. And because we don't set up the foundation, okay, we aren't going to actually pop up into a headstand until the very end of class. And that is by design because you need to really set up your foundation. Good. So notice here, I actually feel my lats turn on, my serratus. The serratus is the muscle that kind of wraps around like this. It's like a jagged edge. It's a really cool looking muscle. And we're trying to get those warmed up and turned on. Beautiful. Good. Okay, so we're pressing up. Do you guys feel that? Do you feel that in your body, right? We're stretching and strengthening at the same time. I know we're activating. So I want you to maybe take one of your hands and go like this on your own body. Feel what happens. I want you to feel it. Draw the shoulder down. Feel the muscles here turn on. And then feel how they stretch out. Get to know your own body here. This is your lats and your serratus. Feel these muscles turn on. And press it up. Press down and lift up. Good, let's do the other side. So it's really good to create this mind-body connection. Press the shoulder down. Feel the muscle here. Lift up. Good, and then press down. Feel how everything kind of glides along the ribs. And lift up. Look how much range of motion I have, right? I can really lift my shoulder up and press down. So when you're in headstand, what you want to be doing is pressing the elbows up this way without using the traps. Okay, we're not using the traps by going, right? That would cause my head to go like this. We're using the side muscles here to lift and press and to protract the shoulder blades. Okay, so I told you you were gonna learn a lot about your body today. We're doing a little, anatomical tour of our own body, which is really exciting. Okay, so now we're going to move on from there for a bit. We're gonna start to move into strengthening our back, which is super important when we are doing headstands. So let's bring the arms forward in front of us, bring the toes together. On Instagram, you guys can't see me, but my feet are all the way together. Your legs are straight, your arms are straight, and we're going to lift up and up. Good, we're gonna go for 10 and 9. This is one of my most favorite exercises because it is so effective, not only for inversions, but for your posture, for your back strength, for so many things. Good, and 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, keep the feet together and then bring the hands to the sides of you. So we're like in a little baby cobra, and we're going to lift the chest up. Bring the feet together, squeeze the feet together, bring the chest up. Hold it here. Now, float the hands off the floor. You should be able to hold it. Good. You're drawing the shoulder blades together. You're lifting the head and chest up. And then release down. Good. You can go ahead and let the head rest on the floor just like that. I'm going to readjust the camera here on Instagram so you guys can see me a little bit better. There we go. It's always a tricky situation with these cameras. Okay. All right. So let's do that again. Okay, I first learned this back exercise from a Cirque du Soleil performer, and it was amazing. And it was just, we always forget about the back. We always forget about our back, and we need to remember about our back. Okay, let's do it again. So we're gonna lift up for 10, 9, 8. Keep the feet squeezed together. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring the hands. Fingertips are right by at the level of your nipples. Squeeze the elbows together. Squeeze the feet together. You've got a mermaid's tail there. Don't let the tail break apart. Keep it squeezed together. Shoulder blades together. Nice. And then begin to lift up, up, up without breaking in the neck. Okay? So we're not here like this. I have a long spine. Nice, and then begin to lift the hands up off the floor. Can you lift up a little bit higher? A little bit higher. Reach the arms back behind you. See if you can reach for your toes. Hold, hold, keep breathing. See if you can still breathe. Hold for 5. Lift up higher, 4. Give it all you got. 3, 2, and 1. Rest down. I know, it's very exhausting to work in our back, isn't it? Take a deep breath. Okay, you've got this, but this is amazing work, mind-body connection. Let's do that round one more time, and then we'll move on to our next exercise. I've got my board here to keep me on track. I love it. Okay, let's go. Lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and place the hands down. Lift on up. Lift, lift, lift. Squeeze the ankles together. So if you're like me, my legs kind of want to spread apart. So my inner thighs are burning. They really are. They're turned on and working. Lift on up. Squeeze the elbows together. See if you can elongate the neck somehow in this position. And then reach the fingertips towards the toes. See how high you can get. See if you can reach your own potential. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Hold here for 5. Lift up higher, 4. You can do it. 3. Little higher, 2. And 1. Nice job. Okay, we're going to go straight into our next exercise. Okay, hands are going to come underneath the shoulders. We're going to do shoulder shrugs in our plank position. So you have 2 options. You can do them here on your toes we're gonna be going like this with our shoulders, or you can practice here on your knees, okay? So you pick what is best for your body, what is best for your level, all right? So don't do anything that's going to ever hurt you. So I'm gonna do it on my toes, all right? So you can do it on your knees, you choose. Let's do 10 right here. Let's go high plank pose. Squeeze those legs together, and we're gonna let our shoulders drop, right? I drop down, but my arms are straight, and then I press out. Nice. So we're gonna do that for 10 and 9. We're learning our range of motion of our shoulders. So this is another great mind-body connection exercise, plus it's strengthening those shoulders like crazy. 4, 3, keep those arms straight, 2, and 1. Arms are straight the whole time, okay? So you're going like this. This is what you're doing. You're going in, out, right? Try that with me. Come on up, bring those hands out in front of you, and go like this. Feel that, right? You can even feel it in the air like this. Good, okay, we're gonna do that one more time. How you guys doing? Happy Friday, by the way. I feel like I just rushed right into the class. Okay, let's go. High plank pose, and let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. You feel that? I definitely do. I feel it in my shoulders, my triceps, and it feels amazing. All right, so we're gonna move on to our next exercise. We're gonna go into dolphin kisses. I love the name. I made it up myself, but I love the exercise as well. So you're gonna come into a dolphin pose. Dolphin pose is right here. If you don't know what dolphin pose is. Now this might be enough for you to come into dolphin pose. Maybe you're brand new to yoga and you've never done a dolphin pose in your life. I would recommend just staying here and being curious about the pose. So when I do dolphin pose, we're doing parallel forearms, okay? So I'll show you the dolphin kisses. What you're gonna do is you're going to take your whole body forward and you're gonna kiss the floor, just like that, okay? So I want you to kiss your mat, give yourself a little kisses this morning, all right? We're gonna do 8 just like that. So you're gonna try to touch, or you can tap your nose to the floor. Just be careful. Go as far as you can go. 7 and 6 and 5, nice, and 4 and 3, 2 and 1, and up. Now those are challenging. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so we are going to come back to that, but we're going to add a core exercise in between, and we're going to go back and forth. Okay, so we are going to do our boat pose, Navasana. So we're going to go Ardha Navasana, which is half boat pose, and then we're going to lay it all the way out because we got to get that core working. Squeeze the legs together, lift the knees up, reach, in and reach, in and reach. So what we're doing through these exercises is we are integrating the entire body. Because think about it, we're working our core, we're working our back, we're working our shoulders, right? We're turning on, we're mapping out our body. We're going through it and we're mapping every single muscle that you need to turn on that needs to be turned on when you're in the headstand. Okay, so it's really, really important that you create a mind-body connection before you just pop up into the pose. Good. Okay, now come on over. So we're going to do that again. Dolphin kisses. Here we go. And for 8, tapping the nose down. And 7, 6, and 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Come on up. Here we go. Ardha Navasana. Whew. Getting strong so early in the morning. I love it. We're doing 10 right here. 10, 9. Keep those feet squeezing together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Okay, here we go. We're going to move on to another exercise now. So now we're going to go from down dog to dolphin. And again, we're going to stay with our forearms parallel to one another. Okay, so we're going to go down dog. And what you're going to do is you're going to slowly lower the elbows down towards the floor and press up. Okay, so you got to press the elbows, squeeze the elbows together. Squeeze them in towards each other. Here we go. We're going to go for 10, up, 9, up, 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4. Squeeze the elbows together. Keep the forearms parallel. 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, we're going to turn on over to our backs, and we're going to do another little set of core. This time we're going to do hollow backs. I have a love-hate relationship with this exercise. So you're going to take your arms overhead. You're going to reach your legs out, and we're going to rock like this, okay? We're going to rock 10 times. I can't really talk when I do it, so we're going to do it 10 times, all right? So arms are overhead, legs are reaching long, and let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So you might be thinking, wow, this is a lot. And yes, this is the type of training that you need to have to get into an inversion, right? I don't recommend just popping up into an inversion just out of the blue, right? I see that so many times, and this is really what goes into being able to hold headstands, any sort of inversion with confidence, okay? All right, here we go. And we're gonna do that whole round again. Lower the elbows down for 10, and 9, squeeze the elbows together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on over to your back, and let's do our rocks. We're almost there, almost there. Okay, here we go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I have really long legs for my body, for my torso size. I have a very short torso. So these might be easier for you than they are for me, but they are extremely hard for me. Okay, so now we are going to start to get into headstand. Who is excited about that? Okay, so we have about 10 minutes left of class, and then I will take questions after. So we are going to first start with hands like this. Elbows are in, okay? I see lots of times people's elbows get really far out. So you want to make a little triangle here on the floor. So this is your base, right? You're going to have your weight here, and your weight is here. So you got to have those elbows squeezing together, and you're going to, remember like we did at the beginning of class, you're going to push the shoulders, or push the elbows into the floor to engage the lats and the serratus. All right, we're not using the traps. We're not using the traps, okay? If you're using your traps, then you know you're doing it wrong, and your elbows are probably too far apart. All right, so let's come on down. Now we're going to try to attempt a headstand. I definitely recommend being someplace safe if you do fall, okay? So you can be near a wall or a couch or have some sort of pillow situation going on for yourself, okay? So just in case you fall, but you'll be fine. All right, so clasp the hands, elbows are pressing into the floor. You gotta press the elbows into the floor. Now come up onto those little tippy toes, and let's first begin by pushing our hips up over our shoulders. Good. Now you're just going to rock your heels forward and back, and forward and back. Good. So go ahead and watch. If you watch, I just realized, watch me first and then try it for yourself, okay? So you're gonna come up into the headstand, bring the shoulders or the hips over the shoulders. Now take the heels, watch my toes. Look at how I'm coming all the way up to my tippy toes. And then come press into the heels. Come up into the tippy toes. I'm pushing my elbows into the floor like crazy. And then back, okay? So join me doing that. Let's go ahead and try that. So lower the elbows down, clasp the hands together, bring the head in between the hands. Make sure that the elbows are pretty close together, and you're going to press the elbows into the floor. Now come up so that the hips are over the shoulders, and then come up onto the tippy toes, and then press into the heels. Good, we're gonna do that for 8 and 7, 6, notice what's happening to your shoulders, 5, keep pressing the elbows into the floor as you rock, 3, 2, and 1, come down. Nice job. All right, now watch back up here. You're gonna come up into that position, right? My hips are over my shoulders. I'm pressing my elbows into the floor, and I'm going to begin to notice my toes, right? I start to kind of walk myself closer to myself, walk my feet closer to my head. And then I just pick one toe up, and then pick the other toe up. Okay, just practice this. Pulling it in nice and tight, and pulling it in nice and tight. Good job. Okay, so now go ahead and try that yourself. Hands out onto the ground, head down to the ground, elbows press into the floor, and let's go. Let's lift the hips up over the shoulders. Bring the toes, walk the toes towards your face, and you're gonna pull the knee in as close to the chest as possible. Press in, and in, and in, and in. Nice job. Lower down. How is that? Okay, now we're gonna rock onto our backs. We're gonna rock onto our back. We're gonna try something first. I want you to pull the knees in towards your chest and then extend out. Keep the arms up overhead. So follow me here. Bring the knees together. Let's do 10 of these. Notice how close I'm bringing my thighs to my chest. I'm rounding up, lifting my hips off the floor by using my core. Okay, arms are overhead. Now lift up in for 10 and reach. Good. 9 and 8. Really tuck that in. Get as close as possible as you can. Good. Even closer. Try to get your knees to touch your chest. Knees touch your chest. Good. You're going to notice a difference there. Good. 4 and 3. We got to turn our core on. And 2 and 1. Okay. Now, let's come on back into our headstand. All right, so you've got to be going back and forth like this, turning on the muscles. Remember, we are mapping our body out, all right? So we're highlighting. We're taking a highlighter, our brain, being like, okay, turn these on, right? Turn these on, turn these on, turn these on. That's basically what we're doing. Okay, so place the head down, clasp the hands, press the elbows into the floor, and let's come up onto the toes and shift the shoulders over the head. And you're going to pull one knee in towards your chest. Hold here. Hold, hold, hold. If you feel comfortable, maybe you can begin to rock up over onto the head. And then bring the other toe in, into a little cannonball. Stay here. Just notice what happens. Stay in the cannonball. And then if you feel comfortable, I would recommend taking one leg up at a time. And then the other. And then just see what happens. Once you're up, you got to squeeze your glutes. You got to press the elbows into the floor. Close the ribs. Press the elbows into the floor again. You got to constantly press the elbows into the floor. Squeeze the glutes. Bring the legs together. Point the toes. Feel strong through the whole body. And then carefully come back in the same way you came down. Toes to the floor and up. All right, I can't see you, so I don't know what you're doing right now. But let's go ahead and try that. If you were just watching, now is your chance to actually try it out, okay? So the biggest thing is getting that elbow pressing into the floor, right? Even once I was upside down, I could feel my weight kind of shifting off of my elbows, and it lost the connection. So you have to constantly reconnect yourself. All right, let's do that again. So let's place the head down, hands down, elbows down. Good. You're going to tuck those toes underneath. Press the elbows or press the hips over the shoulders. Bring one knee in first. Just test your balance here. See where you're at. Kind of rock into the toes and carefully, smoothly pull it into the little cannonball. Hold here. Keep the knees in towards the chest. If you are having a hard time here, don't go any further. If you feel like I've got this, squeeze, 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 then bring one leg up and then the other leg, nice and slow. You gotta move really slow, okay? Press the elbows into the floor, keep going. Squeeze the booty, squeeze the inner thighs. Feel that core turn on, feel your back turned on. Imagine yourself like a pencil right now, nice, straight and strong. Beautiful, keep pressing the elbows into the floor. And then carefully bring your knees in towards your chest and carefully, carefully come on down. So you notice I move gradually into it. I'm not kicking up, right? I'm not kicking up. Kicking up will make you throw your balance off, right? Because there's so much momentum. There's too much energy, too much force. This way you're controlled. You basically kind of tiptoe your way up. It's much safer to do it that way. Okay. So, now, how are you guys doing? How's the general consensus? What's going on over here? Woohoo, said Jeanette. I've been trying to do a classical headstand forever. I finally did it. Woo! Cue the confetti. I'm telling you guys, I know how to get you there. I see always people just throwing their body up, and I'm like, no. Right? You can't just like throw your body and expect to make it. This is very meticulous. You've got to strengthen your body. You've got to turn on the muscles, make the mind-body connection, and it'll be so much easier. It's about the training and the regimen that leads up to it. Okay, the handstand is the ultimate thing, but that's a reflection of all this type of training that it goes into it, right? The actual training of a handstand doesn't actually happen in the handstand. It happens out of the handstand. That's what I'm trying to say. Just hopped on. You showed us easiest ways. Thanks a lot. Okay, so questions are coming in. I want to practice again. If you don't have any questions, go ahead and keep practicing yourself. Let's see. I normally don't do classical handstand that way. Thanks for the steps. It was great. Awesome. And remember, I've got more inversion classes. If you were looking for step-by-step training like this, maybe this is your first time training with me. If you want more yoga tutorials from home, definitely make sure you go and check out my Stretchy Fit app, because you will be led to your body's potential. You will learn about your body. You will, together we can really get your body doing some amazing things. Let's see, should I be at an angle off my forehead or straight on top of your head? Straight on top of your head. Yeah, straight on top of your head, yeah. It's fun, I'm sweating so much from trying this. Awesome. Okay, wow. Awesome. I've always wanted to do this. Thanks a lot for showing us how to do it. You're so welcome. Someone flipped right over. Be careful. Be careful. Okay, if you had questions, maybe type them again, because I can't really go that far up. Can you post this training on your wall, please? So this will be, make sure you go to my YouTube channels, because you'll be able to have the video there. I will look at Stretchy Fit. Yes, Equilibrium. Definitely check out Stretchy Fit. You will have step-by-step training like this with me. And I love that community so much. Okay, my head is sensitive. I did it, said Andrea. Thank you. Awesome. Glad you post these on the app. Yes, I do post these on the app. Okay, no, missed it again. Okay, start from the beginning. You are my inspiration. So are you, Susan. Well done, Jeanette. Okay, thank you for breaking the movement down for sure. Something to work towards for sure, Rich. Let's see. Does the head touch the mat? Yes, the head definitely touches the mat. It's a headstand. It's a headstand. So you're on your head. Definitely on your head. Okay, any other questions? Today is May 1st. Stretchy Fit app is the best, says Blair. Awesome. Yes, guys. Like I know you guys, you might be struggling with staying consistent and you might be struggling with progressing. And one of the biggest things about progress is being consistent. You're not going to see progress if you're not consistent, but you might not be consistent because you don't feel like you're making progress. So it's kind of like this double-edged sword, right? But when you join my app, you will see progress. You will be able to follow a plan that allows you to see progress, that motivates you, that keeps you inspired and engaged because it's interesting and you learn and you see progress. And progress is motivating, right? Like all those people who said, I just did a headstand for the first time. That's so motivating. It's going to make you come back and do it again, right? Could hold a hand and ball, but I'm not going to give up. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, so now you just practice. So I gave you I don't want to make this class too long because I did say I do 30 minutes and I just realized it's already 30 minutes. Time flies when you're having so much fun, right? But definitely come back. If you guys are on Instagram, go over to my YouTube channel. The video will be there for you. And do you guys have any other questions for me? I'll take some questions. Any questions? Rach says, get the app. I love it. Oh, Rach, for those of you guys who are Stretchy Fit app members, like, where were you struggling before you joined the app? And how did the app solve your problems? How did it solve your problems? I would love to hear. Progress, got the cannonball for like 1.5 seconds. Awesome. Is that Jazz? I'm not sure if your whole name. Jazz says, so cool to see that. I mean, progress is the best feeling in the world, right? Okay to put feet on the wall until you get it. I like to train like this. Yes, you can have the wall, but just remember, if you continue to only train using the wall, then you will only know how to do a headstand on the wall, right? That's like you get your results are a reflection of how you train. So if you do these exercises like I showed, and then you want to just be near a wall just in case you fall, that's okay, but I wouldn't solely train on the wall. Make sure you're doing both. Let's see, the app helps solve my stretching issues. Oh, amazing. And what were your stretching issues? Yes, make it dependent on the wall. Yeah, I'm going to be sore. My shoulders feel it. Yeah, so your shoulders, your lats, these muscles here, right? Especially us ladies don't normally work our lats. It's just like guys usually do a lot of pull-ups, right? And lat type of work. So this is great. You're going to feel a totally different connection in the body. So it's awesome. Make sure you guys check in with me after you do this. I would love to see your sweaty selfies. I love seeing that. Either you can do a video and be like, I just finished a live workout with Action Jacquelyn. I learned how to do a headstand today. It was amazing. I learned this. I love seeing those stories from you guys. So I would love to see an Instagram story and I can repost you. And I love it. So I love connecting with you over DM as well. Okay, let's see. I practice in front of the couch, so when I fall over, it's nice and comfy. Yeah, that's great. Are there some yoga poses which we aren't supposed to do on your period? Actually, yeah, there's the inversions. I've heard is not really the best if it is that time of month for you. I have heard that before, or many, like through my yoga teacher training, they would always say that. So, it's up to you how you feel in your body. Some people still do it. Some people don't. Some people really honor that. Depends on how you feel in your body, but that's something that I have heard before. You are the best. I feel strong. I do it finally. Awesome. I practice in front of the couch when I fall over. It's nice and comfy. Yeah. Best yoga instructor I've ever seen. Thank you. That's awesome. Oh, Sam says the app helped my flexibility. That is so cool. Let's see. I was struggling with consistency and both body and mind fulfillment. Strength training made me feel strong, but it lacked the strong mind I get from yoga. I love how the app strengthens Both bod. Both bod. You mean both body and mind? Yeah, Kara, that's amazing. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you so much, Jacquelyn. I love getting to know my body better today. Oh, that's so cool. I love that type of feedback. Let's see. I'm going to take a little screenshot of that, Marie. I love that. Oh, beautiful, guys. I'm going to be sore. My shoulders feel like you didn't fail soon. You are progressing just by being on the mat. We'll work at it together. Yes, Susan, you are so good. Yes, you are progressing just by being here today. And, you know, that's the key to success, is showing up every single day, is having that winner's mind, having the winner's mind, right? Begin with the end in mind and know that your success is inevitable. So do you know that? Do you know that your success is inevitable? Type it in the chat, yes or no. What, you know, take a little inventory of your mind right now. Do you believe that your success is inevitable? I hope I get a bunch of yeses. Let's see these yeses come through. Let's see these yeses come through. Awesome. I'm glad you highlighted all the muscles that needed to work in the headstand. Yes, Vanessa, yeah, it's so important to create that mind-body connection. And that's why I think my classes are so effective, because I really help you learn your body and get into your body and kind of explore and understand what's going on. Excuse me. I feel like I have like allergies today. A little stuffy. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else. Yes. Your success is inevitable. Your success is inevitable. It is. And so we have to you cultivate a winner's mind. Cultivate that winner's mind, because when you have the knowledge and the trust and the confidence that your success is inevitable, then work backwards. Imagine what your life looks like. Imagine what your life would look like if you knew that your success was inevitable. What would change for you? And really ask yourself, what would change for you if you knew that your success was inevitable no matter what you did? How would that change the way you approached your life? How would that change the way you approached your relationships, your job, your career, your business ventures, your workouts, your workout plans, right? Goals that you set for yourself. How would that change? Yeah, it would change your attitude. Every single day, wake up thinking, I have my success is inevitable today. And now today is just fun because I get to just play it out. And so then your day becomes lighthearted, the pressure's off, you get to enjoy yourself, and you can actually find joy in everything that you do. And that's what I believe makes people consistent. It makes people motivated, right? They find joy. You're not going to be motivated to do something that you don't find joy in. And so my suggestion is, if you're struggling to stay consistent, if you're struggling to stay motivated, is to remember that your success is inevitable. And so if you have a goal of getting stronger in your body, you have a goal of being more flexible, you have a goal of just being more fit, you have a goal of just being more consistent. You're like, I just want to like work out every day. I just want to feel healthier. I want to feel healthier in my body every single day. I want to feel stronger. Remember that you get to find something that you enjoy. You get to find something that you really enjoy. And you get to find, and the way that you enjoy yourself is that you know that you are going to be successful, because there's no pressure, there's no negativity, there's no judgments, there's no emotions that get in the way. You just live your path, because I know my life is rigged in my favor. One of my most favorite quotes from Rumi, life is rigged in my favor. And so whatever direction I choose, it is perfect for me. And that's the direction I get to go in, because I chose it and it's perfect. And since I chose it, it means it's perfect for me. And there is no right or wrong path. And I get to go along my path today and enjoy my life, and the pressure's off. And then you enjoy yourself. And so that's the type of mentality that I like to help you cultivate when you're inside of the Stretchy Fit app, right? You get to feel just so inspired by the community, so inspired by your choices that you make. You get to feel confident in your decisions. You feel joy because the classes are so much fun, and you get to work out together. We all get to work out together as a community, and then you don't have to feel alone. You don't have to feel like you're going on this journey alone, because life is going to go like this. And that's just how life is. And you just have to be ready for those times where you go down. But in those moments where it goes down, what do you say to yourself at those times? What do you say to yourself, right? Do you still say when you are going down, when you are failing, you feel like you're failing, when you're feeling, things aren't going your way, what do you say to yourself at those moments? Do you still say to yourself, life is still happening for me. Life is rigged in my favor. This is only temporary, and I know this is for my own good. I know that this is for my growth, for my learning. It's in these moments, in the dips, of what do you say to yourself in these moments is going to make the difference of between you being the truth of who you are, strong, capable, courageous, or you're going to be victim to your circumstances. And it's just that simple. I've had struggles in my life, and I had to remind myself, this is happening for me. This is happening for me. This is happening for me right now. This is happening for me, for my growth, for my learning. This is happening for me. I know this is really tough. I know this is really, 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 really tough right now, and I can't really understand why this is happening to me. And instead of getting into like, oh gosh, why is this happening to me? Instead of say, this is happening for me. This is happening for me because I get to grow. I know there's a lesson for me here that I get to learn, and I get to learn it, and I get to grow. And that's how you keep the winner's mind, winner's mentality, right? Okay, guys, just got off on a little bit of philosophy there. Motivational mindset. Super important to keep our minds clear and strong right now, and aware and conscious, to make sure that you don't slip into unconscious thinking. Unconscious thinking is unconscious thoughts that were created probably from a very young age. And so at any moment, any day, we get to change the thoughts that we say to ourselves. We get to change the stories that we say about ourselves, of who we are, every day. Every day. Today, you can choose who you get to be today. You get to change. You get to be exactly who you are, or who you want to be. You want to be confident. You want to be consistent. You want to be someone who follows through on their word. You want to be someone who shows up. You want to be someone who's fit. You can change happens right now. You decide right now. That's who I am. I am confident. I am strong. I am capable. I'm a consistent person. I'm someone who follows my word. I am responsible. I am healthy. I am fit. You change that right now. It's up to you. It's up to you. I can't get into your head. No one else can get into your head and decide who you're going to be today. And it's in your hands. And so I want to empower you to remember that. I want to empower you to remember who you are and what you're capable of every day. Okay, guys, that's enough for today. Great work today. I don't know how I got off on that tangent, but I honestly love spreading these types of messages, because these types of messages what completely has changed my life. So, okay, check in with me after class. Make sure you download the Stretchy Fit app, because you get 14 days free. I would love to see you inside. And a few things, that challenge I was telling you guys about is going to be starting the following week. It's just taken a little while for everything to get together. So I will be doing one last week of live classes. Next week will be the last week of live classes on YouTube. And then after that, it will just be for the Stretchy Fit app members. And yeah, DM me if you guys have any questions. Have a beautiful day and weekend, and I will see you on Monday. So excited. I will post the schedule out very soon. Okay, bye-bye.